Hello oil campers. So this is the oil video for Digestzen, which is this oil right here. So before I begin with this oil though, what I want to do is talk about the digestive system because it's in this name, Digestzen, digestive. So the digestive system, let's start there, is your stomach, your intestines, your liver, your gallbladder, and your pancreas. That's your digestive system. So in simplicity, when you're thinking about Digestzen oil, it's anything that happens to involve that system. So a couple of things I want to talk about before I do that is going back over into, so I'm using this book, and I talked about it in the last video that I was in. This is the Essential Life book. If you don't have one, make sure you get one, because this is how we all learn little by little. All right, so the oils that are inside of Digestzen are ginger, peppermint, caraway, coriander, anise, tarragon, and fennel. So all of those are in here, and it's important that you know what's inside of your blends, because if you need an oil, then you can, a certain oil that you don't have in your arsenal yet. So one of the things that you want to do is make sure that you take advantage of the 125 PV monthly, where you get a free oil by doing an LRP order, because that's how you build up your arsenal. But let's just say you're in the middle like I was once, and I was like, there was sometimes I needed an oil that I didn't actually have. If you look inside of your blends, then you can look and see, oh, well, shoot, that one has fennel. I have been needing to feel a little bit more motivated, and fennel can do that for you. And so this would be a great oil you can use to help you with that. So let me talk about couple of reasons why I love Digestzen oil personally. So we use this a lot for our tummy issues. So if we're feeling bloated, occasional bloatiness, if we eat too many beans and we have an issue there, even to the point of sometimes if I'm experiencing pain in my chest, like occasional pain, and to kind of rule out whether it is something that's related to my digestive system or my cardiovascular system, I might want to reach for this oil and see if it will help me. Some of the reasons why you can use it, a lot of people don't really think about this one, is dry and sore throat. So you could rub it on the outside of it, or you just put it under your tongue, or you could put it in your water or something of that sort. Another reason why people would use Digestzen oil, a lot of people like to use this one during pregnancy because it's great for occasional morning sickness, occasional I'm trying to stay compliant. As you can see, there was a compliant post, so sometimes it's difficult to kind of convey the message, but let me see. Any kind of, I'm just not going to say it. Okay. So I know a lot of people use it during when they're traveling. When we went up to the mountains and we weren't used to the different altitudes, we used this oil. When we went on our cruise, we used this oil a lot because we had never been on the ocean for that long. When we go on the plane, we use this oil a lot. This is your travel oil. You need to take this one with you. Whenever you travel, make sure you take your top 10 essential oils with you, because you're probably going to need them at some point in time. More than likely. You will be so happy that you did. Another reason why you would want to use this oil is if there's too much coming out of your bowels, from your bowels, and too much staying in. You want to use that as well. And then there's also some digestive, other digestive issues that you can use this oil for. So make sure you look inside of the book. I have personally used this oil. I like to keep this one in my purse, because sometimes when I go out to eat, I do not agree with that. And so I've come home and had severe cramping from whatever I have eaten, and this was a lifesaver. So one of the things I like to use it for on my children is actually when they have, they're all stuffy and they have pressure right here. I like to use this oil because it's lighter than peppermint. Peppermint is kind of strong for my children, but they do like this. This is probably hands down one of my children's favorite oils. Like, it's one we can't live without because of my children. It's one they reach for a lot. So, okay. The other thing I wanted to bring up was about the emotional aspect of Digestzen oil is, I'm going to read this one right here. So it's pretty cool. It increases an individual's ability to receive new information, new relationships, and new experiences, and to be open to new possibilities. This blend is powerfully aids individuals in digesting life's many experiences. So one of the key things that I hear in this is if I'm not open, if I am staying constricted, if I'm staying in my space, if I'm not, so I hear that this, what I'm hearing and seeing is that this oil will actually bring some enthusiasm into my life, will help me to assimilate new information, will help me accept new information. So there are different ways that you can use this oil. You can use it under your tongue, just like I did with lemon oil. I could actually, if I felt like maybe I was in a class today all day, and if I didn't feel like I was really receiving that information, I just didn't have a lot of clarity, I could use lemon oil, which we talked about, and then I could use those two oils together. One's going to say, hey, we're going to help you open up the channels in your mind that will help you to get new information and be open to new information, and then lemon oil would help you to clarify that information inside of your brain. So pretty awesome. All right, so I think that is mainly the big things that I wanted to talk about with Digestzen oil. We like to make a roller out of this one, so it's easy to use, because this is one that my children do use quite often, whether it's for up here or whether it's for down here or whichever is going on with them. It tends to be one that we use a lot. So this is one you definitely want to make a roller bottle. If you haven't made a roller bottle yet, now is the opportunity to do it with this oil. And so you guys have a great day. Thank you for stopping by for the 6-minute talk on Digestzen oil.